yourself into a circle. That doesn't do that.
Test. Yeah. Test. Nezuko has always been an interesting case to me because damn, here we go with the asthma shit again. Nezuko has always been an interesting case to me because I've never really known how to feel about the existence of her character. On one hand, she is the literal driving force between why the story of Demon Slayer exists. The nigga Tanjiro would not be out here cracking his cranium against demon chest meat on a daily basis if Nezuko did not get demonified at the beginning of the story. Like, I don't think it's a reach to say that apart from Tanjiro and maybe Muzan, Nezuko is literally the most important character to the story of Demon Slayer. At least from like a plot perspective. On the other hand though, it's like, although I recognize her importance to the progression of the plot, does she do anything else besides progress the plot? Like, I feel like Nezuko is low-key the most done dirty character in this whole series because the concept of a demon that doesn't eat people opens up so much opportunity for exploration, yet the series literally shoves a muzzle in her mouth and throws her into a fucking box to be off-screen until Tanjiro or one of the homies is in trouble. Now, I know I make a lot of jokes clowning on Demon Slayer, but most of the things I clown on Demon Slayer for in these videos, I really don't care about enough to hold against the series. Oh, Tanjiro has so much plot armor. Oh, the story is so predictable. Yeah, I don't give a shut the fuck up and watch these fucking frames, bitch. Did you just see that nigga combine lightning and sun flames at the same time? I don't care if it was some bullshit. That shit went hard. Like, I'm a firm believer in the idea that not every piece of media in the world has to have some deeper meaning or some philosophical thesis behind it just to be considered good. Sometimes I just want to turn off my brain and watch an angry nigga kill an ugly nigga with pretty flames, and if that's wrong, bro, I don't want to be right. Demon Slayer has excelled with providing me visually impressive and emotionally engaging content over the past couple months, and despite its flaws, I'ma always give it a little glaze just for doing so. With that said though, as much as I consciously and actively let Demon Slayer slide in a lot of its aspects that I see a lot of people understandably being critical of, yeah, I can't let this Nezuko shit slide no more, bro, because what the f— Nezuko had one singular weakness as a demon: the sun. That was it. She could already nullify his powers on some real hacker cheater shit. She could already throw hands with the best of them, or throw toes in her case, since she just loves to stomp a nigga out. She could already grow, shrink, regenerate, blood manipulate, and now she's immune to the sun? Bro, how is that fair? She's literally just a superhero now. That's all there is to it. Nezuko finessing the sun during that finale episode was the tipping point for my disdain with the way the story handled her character because, well, for one, they off-screen that shit, which was really whack, because now I'm sitting here left to imagine that while Tanjiro was big-bodying Hantengu in a literal character-defining rage moment, Nezuko just casually went from listening to my mixtape to getting up, walking in the sun, and telling niggas good morning like she just cooked them some fucking turkey sausage. But beyond just the fact that they off-screen what is arguably the most impactful moment in the series so far, I think Nezuko conquering the sun in the first place is just a crazy way to entirely eviscerate a lot of the stakes that the story had in the first place. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all right now. If I'm Tanjiro and I see Nezuko walking in the sun and talking to me again, I'm putting the sword down right then and there, bro. Throwing that shit right back to Muichiro, and you will never see me breathe a damn of Hinokami in my life ever again. I'm finna go retire with Tengen in them, and I don't know, he could teach me the ways of the Riz or some shit, because the f I look like running a squabble with Demon King Muzan if my sister can frolic in the sun. One can argue that as a demon that can live in the sun, she is actually better off than she was as an original human. So like, honestly, at this point, I don't know, bro. I feel like reverting her back to her human form would low-key be doing a bit of a disservice to her. Like, bro, I apologize. I'm sorry to the Hashira for tapping out like this. I hope y'all know y'all got my full support from the sidelines, but at this point, I don't know, bro. I might just have to pull a Rengoku's dad and just say to hell with all this bullshit, bro. Rengoku's dad and I will just be like, I don't know, over here on the sidelines, slamming down them lean jugs he be sipping to forget about how they did my boy Rengoku. Rest in peace. Like, y'all unlocked them plot armor marks though, so, you know, y'all be alright. Be easy out there. They said that Godoma was pretty strong, so, you know, I don't know. Hey, real quick, if you want to help me recover from the loss of Rengoku and to continue to put out vids like this one, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It would really help a lot. No pressure though, of course. But nah, jokes aside for a sec, I think the reason that Nezuko conquering the sun bothers me so much is because I feel like overall, Little Miss Plot Armor finessing the sun is reflective of a constantly recurring pattern that this series has, where it just continually uses Nezuko's existence as a convenient method to erase the consequences of his actions. Like, Tengen and Inosuke sacrificing themselves to defeat an Upper Moon was actually a really touching moment. Until it wasn't, because Nezuko erased the part where they actually had to sacrifice themselves. Nezuko choosing the lives of 3 innocent swordsmiths over her own was an extremely admirable thing to do. Until she was just like, psych, nah, I actually don't want to die yet, so I simply will not. And then she just didn't. Like, come on, bro. You can't do the whole trolley problem. Would you rather save your own sister or the lives of 3 innocent people? And then be like, psych, bro, you forgot about the secret option 3. Save everyone and then have a big giant group hug. Yeah. Okay, I'm hating a little too hard right now. Like, let me chill out for real, because as much as I was kind of irked by Nezuko finessing the sun, I'm not going to sit here and act like nothing good came out of this moment, bro. Like, I can admit, even though this moment wasn't my cup of tea storytelling-wise, there were some genuinely compelling things to come from this scene. For starters, regardless of what you think about the ramifications of Nezuko finessing the sun, I think it's only fair to give Ufotable a little glazy glaze for the way they handled this scene, bro. No, I don't like the fact that Nezuko finessed the sun, but yes, I did let out one singular tear during this scene simply due to how well Ufotable handled it all. The music and the environment were utterly pristine. That sunrise looked prettier than any sunrise I have ever seen in real life, bro. That lighting was insane, bro. Like, this is the first lighting I ever seen in my life that gives anyone it touches light skin abilities. Do you know how OP your lighting gotta be to make the nigga Genya look good? Exactly, bro. That is some good ass lighting. Also, now that I think about it, another good thing to come out of Nezuko conquering the sun is like Muzan having an actual tangible, valid reason for wanting to smoke the Tanjiro. Like, before Nezuko conquered the sun, the literal singular reason that Muzan had for wanting to kill Tanjiro was the fact that Tanjiro kinda reminded him of a nigga he got spanked by 500 years ago. He was literally giving Tanjiro 500 years worth of beef over some damn earrings. That's not heat, bro. At least now Muzan wants to steal Nezuko's body, which, albeit very weird, is a much better villain goal than killing your biggest ops, great grand homie. Like, whatever. I got more words from Muzan in the next Demon Slayer video, so for now, so as I was writing this video, I came up with an idea for a new segment that I kind of want to start incorporating at the end of my videos in order to, I guess, better interact with y'all who have been showing constant support on my vids. Thanks for that, by the way. It really means a lot. But anyway, in order to get y'all more involved in my vids, I wanted to dedicate a small segment at the end of each video to kind of like going over a couple of y'all takes and, I don't know, just kind of seeing what y'all got to say about this shit, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all be spitting sometimes. Follow my IG if you want me to feature y'all takes in the vid. I put up like a little post on my story and asked y'all what you think about it. I obviously can't fit all y'all takes in here, but I want to try to highlight some of my favorite ones each week, so without any further ado, I asked y'all what y'all thought about Nezuko conquering the sun, to which y'all responded, it's pretty plot armory, but that's Demon Slayer. It's designed to be hype, not perfect writing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is basically how I feel on the issue, bruh. I come to this show to watch niggas do cool magic tricks with swords, and as long as they give me my fair share of that shit, bro, I'm chilling for real. Nezuko's low-key a cheater, but sun breathing is in their genes, so that could have played a role in it. Okay, so I saw a lot of y'all suggesting this explanation, and I was kind of with y'all at first, I'm not gonna lie. But here's my counter argument to this explanation. Niggas love to swear up and down that the breathing styles aren't actually elemental, and that the fire and water and lightning and shit that we see in the show isn't actually there. I bet. Cool. Let's say that's true. If that is the case, you can't start saying that Nezuko having sun breathing within her bloodline would give her a genetic disposition to being immune to the actual physical elemental sun up in the sky. You see what I'm saying here? So like, I don't know, which is it, Demon Slayer fans? Are the breathing styles elemental or not? The ball's in your court, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm team element girl boss. Smile with heart emoji. Look, bro, I appreciate the energy, but there's only one girl boss in this season of Demon Slayer, bro. And it's the one that stopped the whole Han Tengu dragon with nothing but straight buff body bicep meat, bro. And that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You dead wrong for this take right here, bro. Like, at this rate, your ass is gonna be burning in hell, rubbing your toes on Han Tengu's lump just for putting this absolute felony onto my screen. Like honestly, bro, what's going on, bro? Do I gotta send you to Therapist Village with Sanemi and them? Be honest right now, bro. I'm trying to help you, you know?